I'm ecstatic that The Boys Season 4 is hinting at two new soups that I never thought I'd see, with characters like Sister Sage and Firecracker managing to keep the show fresh while finding new ways to be really nasty people. The Boys Season 4 has already introduced a number of new superheroes. The Boys Season 4 looks to be going above and above, even if I am already happy with the number of additional characters that have been included. Episode 4 teases the arrival of two unexpected new superheroes. After waiting almost 2 years for The Boys Season 3 to conclude, Season 4 is finally here, and I am ecstatic that the program is now available on Amazon Prime Video. The Boys Season 4 begins exactly where Season 3 left off, with the main team trying to prevent Victoria Newman from becoming the Vice President of the United States, while Butcher continues to work in the background and try to assassinate Homelander. While the story is continued tragically in The Boys Season 4, Episode 4, it also hints at a new storyline. I'm ecstatic that The Boys Season 4, Episode 4 is introducing superior versions of Hugh Campbell Sr. and Billy Butcher. I genuinely thought that The Boys would end the arc where Huey's father suffers a stroke and is confined to a coma before the season concluded. In Episode 4, it is revealed that Huey managed to obtain some compound V from A-Train, and he administered the serum to his father, who was unconscious. Hugh Sr.'s eyes open as The Boys Season 4, Episode 4 closes, hinting that he's back as a soup. Billy Butcher hinted at his potential as a soup in Episode 4, thus Hugh Sr. isn't the only guy that achieves soup status. Billy Butcher blacks out while a soup is strangling him at one point. Butcher discovers upon awakening that the Supreme has met a terribly brutal end, most likely as a result of Butcher's superpowers. Butcher subsequently admits that he used Compound V to try to stop himself from dying. Because of his usage of Tempe in Season 3, Butcher was supposed to pass away in 6 months. Though they have only been ordinary people thus far, I think that Soup Billy Butcher and Soup Simon Pegg will be hugely intriguing for The Boys Season 4. Simon Pegg has only had a small part in The Boys thus far. Being a fan of Simon Pegg films like Shaun of the Dead, I've always hoped that he would receive a bigger role. The Compound V plot suggests this is going to get much greater. I am quite thrilled that Pegg will be playing a soup instead of a supporting role. The fact that Billy Butcher is now a soup is also significant since it could extend his lifespan. Billy Butcher has an expiration date because of his use of Temp V, and the show makes subtle references to him passing before it ends. However, Butcher may be able to survive even longer thanks to his use of Compound V, maybe living to the end of the show. In the universe of The Boys, parents and their offspring frequently share the same abilities. Bonder, Gen V's polarity, Homelander, and Ryan are just a few examples of this. So it would make sense for Hugh Sr., played by Simon Pegg, to be able to teleport just like his son did in Season 3 of The Boys when he ingested Temp V. Though I'm not fully positive about Butcher, there are still certain undefined rules on how Temp V operates. While it's plausible that Compound V will permanently give him laser eyes, it would be strange if they were something we've already seen because Butcher's talents were concealed in Episode 4. Given that Ezekiel appears to have erupted when Butcher awakens, it's plausible that he possesses the blood-bending abilities of Marie Morrow and Victoria Newman. All of this, though, is but conjecture, since the boys will surely soon make their abilities known.